And there we are, sharing my own story, using the business model canvas. How did Werner become a startup coach? Which seems so simple. However, it took me um, almost 30 years, almost 30 years of career, and before that, to get there. So if I was to simplify my business into a simple verb, I would probably say I live to inspire. And how do I do that? Is I create content which I normally perform, like these moments. These are content which I created with the UFS Business School, and what a wonderful privilege to perform that. And my core aim here is to inspire you to get into a state of high performance and possibility, that you start taking your steps into your entrepreneurial river to discover what shade of entrepreneur you are. So I'd say inspire is my base why. Why do I get up in the mornings? It's to inspire myself, to inspire others, and also my dogs. My dogs are always very inspired to see me. Okay, so my value proposition is startup coaching processes, which can be conversations, activities, a whole host of things. But I'd say my value proposition is startup coaching processes. And to whom, if I hop from value proposition to customer or client segments, to whom do I do it? Obviously to startups. So people saying, I want to start a business, or I am starting a business, startups. However, I've also got professional focus in terms of, for instance, professional sports or sports professionals who have to start planning for life after they leave the field. The professions, accountants, architects, etc., etc. They also go through a period of articles or training where they get a wide range of experience. However, they must still decide what they want to do. Many of them want to go into entrepreneurship, or they want to become business consultants or advisors. There are also segments that I'm focusing on. So you can see that I have different customer segments or client segments whom I would like to inspire through my startup coaching processes. And if you look at my career, and this is maybe something to share as well, which you'll also see in my other stories, I started off doing what my family advised me to do. Very strong figures in my family that got me into accountancy. I became a CA. I did my master's in commerce. For all of 13 years, I did a variety of things. I pursued a variety of things within the greater chartered accountancy profession. By then, I had become a business consultant on the side since about 2002. So about 9 years in, I became a consultant as well as to my day job. So perhaps that's where I became a 10% entrepreneur, so to speak. 2006, I resigned to do my consultancy full time. So I had savings, and I had some people I could drink coffee with, and that was enough for me to jump the cliff and grow wings on my way down. 7 months into that, I was offered a position to turn around a media company from a branding studio all the way through to industrial level printing. And those 14 precious months showed me again how much I love story, how much I love communication. And it's almost like I had forgotten about it. But then I remembered that ushered in a brand communication and, let's call it, strategic communication consultancy, for want of a better term, in my life. At the end of which, 2016, 2017, by that time, I had met some music teachers, some creative writing teachers, who would also help me to remember those passions of mine. When the student is ready, the master appears. So that's another takeaway. Start searching for masters in the disciplines that you are interested in. So by that time, I was a fully fledged creative practitioner. It was songs and poems and stories and strategies for business and website stories, which for some or other reason just came to an end 2017. And that reason is my lack of sustainable partnership. So I had not positioned myself with the right key external partners. So then it was a what next? And I started searching again, and a wonderful coaching teacher came into my life. I said, aha, let's roll up everything I have and am and become a coach. At first, it was life coach, then life and business. And then last year, just before lockdown, I got a call from Dion from the UFS Business School. And if I remember correctly, he said something like, he doesn't know whom else to give this to. And it was a beautiful 12-week new venture creation experience, which he could give to me. And that also helped me to see that startup coaching, helping people start on solid footing, is something which energizes me eternally, well, at least for this lifetime. So that's also, if you listen into that story, I want you to look into your life story and look at what you've done from childhood. I also take my startups through processes where they draw childhood scenes to go and remember what they used to love, what they used to fear, etc. in childhood. Because those things come through very powerfully when we go into the entrepreneurial space, because we make ourselves vulnerable. Like any artist, we make ourselves vulnerable, and then why not use what life has given us?